Chase Lehocky with the Blue Futon, and out of the movie theaters, we have this movie called Last Looks. Why is it called Last Looks? Should you look for this movie, or should it be in last place on the list for 2022? Let's find out. Last Looks, what's it about? Well, it's a very simple premise, actually. A murder happens in Hollywood, aka Mel Gibson's wife. We have Charlie Hunnam, who was an LAPD detective, who's off the force, basically banned from trying to do something good, but getting a lot of cops fired at the same time. He's retired, lives in the woods, has 100 items to his possession. But fling from the past says, I need your help with this case. Become a private eye. He goes to LA, and shenanigans happens one by one by one. So, with Last Looks, this is a good movie. I thought it was a fun hour and 50 minutes. I enjoy these type of mystery style movies where different characters are involved and you're like, oh, who's done it, who done it, who done it. Yes, you're going to see a lot of similarities with Kiss Kiss Bang Bang as well as Inherent Vice. Even though this is better than Inherent Vice, I still think Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is a better movie than Last Looks. So with that, we'll go with the negatives of the movie. There are some characters in this movie which did not even need to be in it. For example, Method Man. He's maybe in this movie, I'm going to go with 30 seconds to a minute. There's no reason for his character arc to be in the movie whatsoever. He's in it to play just a parent at a school and a little Instagram video and just some little back and forth dialogue, not even with him in it. So you have that in it and you're just like, why is that character in it? As well as another character, I'll just say with, putting a mask party for kittens. There's a reason why he wants Mel Gibson to be out of the picture, but it really doesn't explain for that reason. You just know that he doesn't want him in the picture, and you just kind of drop it. So there's weird script issues as well as characters of why they're in this movie. So you're like, why are we putting that person in there? I understand why kind of you had to put it in there for this Jane character, but you kind of just had the audience go, yeah, why though? Why don't you want Mel Gibson, and why don't you want the detective helping? So you're like, But with that, that's about the only negatives. I thought it was a fun movie, good characters, good acting, good story, and interestingly enough, it is done differently than all the other ones. For example, there's a magazine scene with a living room. I thought adding that in it is actually fun, and you're like, oh shit, that's actually a smart way to do some detective work, as well as the backstory of the LAPDs being in it as well. Also, there has to do something with a flash drive. That's another reason where you're like, why does the cops want it? How do the cops know about it? You know this Q character why he wants it, but you're also wondering why this Method Man / other parent wants it, who's a big studio head producer. And you're just like, why is this flash drive so important? Then you realize what's on the flash drive. You're like, okay, that's it. It's kind of catchy. I understand what you're doing, but you're just like, I don't know if that's really. Oh, okay. It's kind of cute, kind of funny, like how I said it. I guess Charlie Hunnam, Mel Gibson does their parts extremely well. Clancy Brown. It's all believable characters, and you're going through this web of lies and deceit. And it's not a bad time in the movie. That's all I'm really going to say about it. The only faults, like I said, are some of the character choices, character arcs, and then just why. You're just like, okay, I could see that, but it's still a little confusing of why we're adding that person in there. But overall, Last Looks, that's a very hard title to remember for a reason. Well, also, Last Looks, I don't know why it's called Last Looks. I really do not know. But Last Looks, it's a good time at the movies. I recommend it if you like those style of mystery, whodunit style of movies. But don't expect anything different, and be a little bit confused on some character arcs, why they're in this movie, and not get some answers. And that's kind of a bummer. But anyway, Last Looks will receive a 3.5 out of 5 of Futon. So he goes at 70%. So see the critics' review scores gave this one. The critics a 70% with 23 of them. Audience score 62% with fewer than 50. No critic consensus. But yeah, actually, Mel Gibson kind of looks like the KFC man. He really does when I think about it now. It's kind of funny. But overall, good time. I enjoy myself. So 70s or 62. Chase Lehocky with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about Blue Futopia. You Blue Futonians, thank you for watching. Have a great day. And I always wonder with these style of movies, do I go in more the technical aspect or just kind of the bare bone? Like, oh, the cinematography is great. The lighting in this movie is pretty fun and noir looking as well. But yeah, fun mystery. Not else to say. Watch it, rent it, do what you can. It's on Vudu or on demand, $6.99. It's pretty cheap. Yes, Last Looks. Last Looks. I still don't know. No idea.